We have Fnatic KawaiiRice going to be spawning as our yellow Terran in the right-hand portion of the map. It's going to be Xel'Naga Fortress, and on the top left-hand side we have
tower on this one.
Oh,
yeah. A lot of players are picking different versions of the map. Some of them have the expiring tower and some don't.
I actually really like the expiring tower. I wish a lot more maps would use that because,
well, we talk about this all the time, man. I want more interactive features in my maps.
Yeah, dude, absolutely. We should try and think of some. I mean, it's much more different with StarCraft 2. Obviously, you know, you don't have Dark Swarm, you don't have impenetrable eggs, stuff like that.
Provoss has the feature of expanding your ramp when you destroy the rocks, which I think is interactive.
Yeah, no, I like that. A couple maps actually have that. Some of the Korean maps have built that in.
What other ideas do you have for cool ideas?
I don't know, man.
How about
I like the old.
I got it. All right, I got it. Every main has a destructible rock on the outside and lava behind the destructible rock. If you kill that rock, lava floods the main.
That's insane. Like behind the mineral line, there's just like a destructible rock and like a lava tube.
Yes,
and then if
like
they
a little
kill
lava river, and if you kill it, it goes in and floods the low ground, man.
But remember those maps in single player? Did you ever do the campaign?
Of course.
Remember those maps in single player where there was like lava time?
Yeah,
and you'd have to like run down.
Yes.
So like on the high ground you're safe, but then like in the middle maybe like every
2 minutes or whatever.
Yeah, but you can't do that for competitive play, dude. You just can't.
That's why I'm saying
there can't be like lava that like blows things up.
That's why I'm saying it should be a rock that you can manually. You
can't do that either.
Flood the map.
Because like then you'll have situations where like one guy's like, you know, like it changes so many things. Like one guy could just rush like 10 banshees and like fly around the back of the main and like kill the rocks and flood your main with like lava. Like it just changes the game.
Instead of flooding the main, how about a river that runs across the middle of the map? If you destroy a rock, the river runs red with lava.
That's actually kind of cool. That's actually really cool.
And maybe just like a single bridge or 2 bridges. You can
so you could like kill the rocks and then play like a super defensive macro game.
If you destroy a destructible tree, it falls over and it becomes a bridge you can cross a river with.
How could you cross a lava river with a wooden bridge?
I don't know, man. Whatever. Like a drawbridge.
I got you. You know like a steel bridge.
Yeah, you got to control the bridge, and then the bridge goes down. Ooh. And you can destroy the bridge too. We
have a gas steal here from Gatored, limiting KawaiiRice's tech options. Now, KawaiiRice, one of those Terrans that dear,
easy, man.
One of those Terrans. Sorry, dude, these chords, man. You always freak out whenever I do it. Like mess up our little setup, dude. Anyway, KawaiiRice is one of those Terrans that likes to play very straight up. He is going to lose his scouting SCV right there. Nice micro from Gatored.
That was really good. Clean micro from Gatored, in fact.
Oh, I like this opener from KawaiiRice, old school style. Going to get a Marauder out, and you upgrade concussive shells as the Marauder is building, and then you get a Reaper right after. The timing works out perfectly to get a command center. You'll get the Reaper out for a scout, and then you can add subsequent Raxes after that. So you get scouting, you'll get a super quick CC, you'll have presence on the map, and you also will be safe to most types of rushes with your 3 to 4 Raxes.
Maybe like a 4 gate or something like that.
I think you can still hold a 4 gate as long as you don't try and establish yourself down ramp. If you stay top ramp behind your depot wall
center inside the main as well,
then you're cool. But if you float your command center and they 4
I don't know why Terrans always, when they expand, I always feel like it's just better to build the CC inside your main.
It's safer.
It's way safer.
It's
less risky, and the time you lose from lifting off and landing is pretty minuscule.
I've actually been seeing some builds. Clyde actually all killed in the GTSL, and he's been command centering first down ramp.
What?
Against Zergs.
Then he's just taking advantage of Zergs that are too greedy.
Not necessarily. I'm pretty sure you can hold almost anything except maybe like a 7 pool where they pull their drones or something like that.
What is the purpose of building that downstairs instead of upstairs?
Just immediately orbital it and just start mining right away. And what is KawaiiRice doing? He's going for some kind of bunker rush here, but
interesting.
Gatored has more than enough to deal with this. He's going to send his Reaper into the main, though, at the same time, and it could potentially get a few probe kills here if Gatored's not paying attention. Gatored's forces all chasing the Marine and the Marauder, so the Reaper is free in the main right now. KawaiiRice doing a good job microing it. He's definitely going to get a couple probe kills there. How many has he achieved so far?
3 probe kills.
Might get another one here. There is a stalker out. It's going to be close.
Really nice micro from both these players. In fact, Crisis Management from Gatored. dealing with a couple of Reapers inside his main. And a nice play from KawaiiRice, killing off a couple probes. So
yeah,
I like how he kind of distracted Gatored. I think that was his game plan at the very least, to distract Gatored.
And I feel like he did just
the
that.
Reaper in, do a full scout, and kill some probes.
And I feel like that's exactly what he accomplished with that little push right there.
And he's going to be able to expand behind it as well, so really nice play. Gets 2 bunkers up, because we all know that that dreaded push from the Protoss player can do so much damage. You just got to get those bunkers up in case. And he's going to go ahead and land that CC pretty quickly.
Yep, CC is going to establish itself at the natural. KawaiiRice going up to 3 racks tech here. He added 2 gas. And I love the double bunker from KawaiiRice just to be extra safe. You never know what the Protoss player is up to. And how many gateways are we working off right now? Just 3 into a quick forge. So
going to try to get those upgrades going pretty quickly here.
And also, he must be focusing a lot on economy and chrono boosting probes. If he's...
I don't like how KawaiiRice is putting all his Marauders inside the bunker. I think it's better to put the Marines inside because they're actually safer and they're more fragile.
Well, I totally agree with you to an extent. It really depends on the situation. The beauty of putting Marauders in the bunkers is that they have 1 more range than the Marines, and both Marines and Marauders get +1 range when they go into a bunker. So Marauders can actually outrange Stalkers inside the bunker that are trying to attack your bunkers.
Yeah.
And that's really nice if there's a Protoss player poking in and out at your natural. If there's somebody committing to an all-in attack, I prefer to have Marines in the bunkers. Yeah, they're safer, they're weaker.
So the Marauders are better to deal with any kind of pokes.
Like harassing.
A little bit of harass, but Marines are better if the Protoss is just trying to gut through.
Speed rushing you. Yeah, exactly.
I totally agree with you there.
But like, you don't know when it's happening, so a lot of times I'll put 1 Marauder and 2 Marines.
I've seen you always
in
put
my
the 1
bunker,
Marauder,
right?
2 Marines strategy, man.
That's what I always do,
You
man.
should get the bunker cargo capacity, then you can get even more of each.
What tech tree? Can you just get that immediately off an NG Bay, or do you need like a factory?
You're the Terran player, you should
I don't even know, dude. I've never... I think, seriously, what's it called? Neo Steel Frame?
You can.
I think I've upgraded Neo Steel Frame
like what?
2 or 3 times.
Well, you know
like
what it is?
Super late macro game, like just bunkers everywhere. Just insanity.
You know what it is about Neo Steel Frame that I think it makes it so hard to use is that the time on it takes forever and the gas on it's too much in the early game.
Oh, yeah,
Which is when it's most important, actually.
Yeah, I totally agree. And if you're trying to play proper StarCraft, you don't want to be massing up defensive structures anyway. Like, if you want to be a really good player, you don't want to go around, like, making cannons everywhere.
You need to try this build when you go home.
Spine crawlers and spore crawlers.
You need to try this build when you go home. Bunker rushing the Zerg or Protoss, but getting Neo Steel Frame before you bunker rush.
We could do, like, a cheese video on that. Double NG Bay, Neo Steel plus
2 armor.
Yeah. And then, like,
make the bunker
quad
look
bunker rush. Jot that one down.
I like that. We got to try that for sure.
All right, now we have both players sort of transitioning into the mid game here. KawaiiRice went for those very, very quick medevacs. He also has +1 on the way. Gatored has units in position to deal with these drops. He does have charge on the way as well. KawaiiRice going to pick off a pylon here while dropping in the back of the main, but Gatored does have a photon cannon there. I really like that photon cannon from him. And he has units in position at both his main and his natural to deal with any potential push from KawaiiRice.
Something about Protoss players, good Protoss players at the very least, will always leave forces at the main and the natural to deal with potential drops. And it looks like KawaiiRice is going to go for the drop behind the main here, doing a little bit of probe damage. The cannon is holding some of the damage for now. Gatored will get most of his Cells and Stalkers in there. Will not kill the dropship, but doing some good damage. However, KawaiiRice is going for the second drop, unloading right into the main here. And what's he going to go for? He has pre-stemmed his forces. He's going to go for a pylon.
Interesting. It looks like he's trying to supply block Gatored. He did take out that 1 pylon on the high ground, and now he's going to get out of there. He still has 2 dropships to work with here. He has inflicted a tiny bit of damage, but I feel like KawaiiRice has been spending a lot of time doing this, and just there I glanced up at his minerals, and he was up at 800 with 600 gas, so he has not been macroing as well as you would expect. He just dropped down a CC, additional supply depots, queued up a bunch of units in his Raxes, so actually he's not building anything right now.
Yeah, he's not building anything out of his Raxes, but you're right. You know, something about players is when they are microing, it's hard to macro. You gotta find that balance.
Now he's queued up on a bunch of units. Ghost Academy will come, and that will help him dump some of that gas into the Mobius reactor and some additional ghosts. Now,
Charged Archon here coming from Gatored.
Solid build, man.
Yeah, Charged Archon, I really like this against Terran a lot more than... Well, I like Colossus play as well because it's so good, but I like when Protoss players are able to switch because it is really easy to switch from Colossus play. If you start off with Colossus play, then you have all these warp gates in the late game, then you just switch into mass Charged Archon, and it's very easy to catch the Terran off guard. He's going to have all these Vikings to deal with Colossus, and your Charged Archon will demolish him. But it looks like Gatored is starting off with Charged Archon, and we'll see if he decides to transition into Colossus in the late game.
Ooh, we have 4 additional gateways coming out of Gatored here. I think that puts him at... How many gateways are we at, HD?
Well, we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh my god, 2 base, 9 gate Charged Archon. That is going to be so hard for KawaiiRice to hold off. I mean, this is just...
And I don't think he has Storm either. He hasn't even researched Storm at all.
No,
he hasn't. He's just
Purely
going mass
for
Charged
Archons.
Archon. So he's going to try to barrel through the front door. But I love
wow.
KawaiiRice's front door. Look at this.
He's going to hold. I think he's going to hold.
I know, dude. Look, he's building triple bunker at the north as well.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bunkers.
Yeah, dude, he is golden.
Brilliant.
Dude, how did he know?
I don't know. I think he must have scanned or something.
Right.
No, he doesn't know.
He doesn't know about the 9 gates. He just feels it coming. And
Wow,
he is
because he
so
keeps
smart.
scanning the army.
Yeah, so smart.
So smart. And he's got the wall up. I mean, this is just... without scouting those gates and seeing them going up, this is just brilliant play right here from KawaiiRice. And here it comes.
My God, I can't
They're all
believe it.
filtering into that little choke, though. KawaiiRice still not stimming any of his units, though. There we go. Stim goes down, and the Protoss units are dropping like flies.
Oh, wow. Beautiful play from KawaiiRice holding that off, and I love leaving the little opening here so the Zealots would all kind of filter in automatically. That was a really smart play, and KawaiiRice is holding it down, man. He's at the front, no damage inflicted whatsoever, and you know, the only thing he's got to do now is worry about the contain.
Wow, look how many bunkers there are at the Natural, man. I love it.
Now he should get
Now he needs Neo Steel Frame. That's exactly what I was going to say. He does have that 3rd orbital up in his main as well, and he's focusing a lot on upgrades. He has the armory, he has dual NG bays. So, you know, KawaiiRice is doing a great job taking care of all the extraneous stuff. And his 3rd has actually been up for a little while now. He's just pressing into... Oh my god. Mule.
Did he waste all the charge on those Zealots? So charge doesn't activate until it hits the actual worker, right?
I think it activates when they move. Pretty sure.
Could you send out like an early unit to activate charge and then move out?
Oh, you mean like
pre-activate the opponent's charge?
Dude, that's actually really smart. That's smart, dude.
Does it work?
Dude, HD just had a good idea. That's a really good idea, man. I am pretty sure that would actually work. If you took like a Marauder.
Yeah, here he goes. Let's see.
Is that what he did?
Oh, and he's
Is that
holding
what
position.
he's doing?
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Oh,
and
my.
the Zealots are on hold position, so he doesn't waste a charge.
KawaiiRice. Force Field's going down, cutting his army in half here. Brilliant EMPs, though. A lot of the Archons low on shields, and KawaiiRice is going to have an opportunity to chase down so many high-value units and kill them right here. Archon hopping into thin air.
Oh my god. They're like little balloons. Pop, 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 pop. And it looks like KawaiiRice is going to push across the middle. He's looking really good right now. And Gatored is going to have to fall back. He doesn't have anything. And a break through the contain, and KawaiiRice is in control.
And last...
Oh my god, did you see that little blood spurt right there?
Those two guys are just like, wait!
They're like, medics!
Just getting shocked to pieces.
This is what we're doing.
Does he have enough for an EMP? Nice snipe right there on the Templar that had energy remaining. I think KawaiiRice is going to be able to push through here. He has so many medevacs, so much energy. Now kiting the remainder of the Zealots. They will all go down. And KawaiiRice has a pretty smexy bio ball right here. I think he's going to be able to push through and take
Gatored does
out.
have one Sonic Storm ready to go and landed well. It can do a lot of damage. I think KawaiiRice is going to fall back for now. Play it safe. He totally forgot about the 4 HP dropship back here, but honestly, if he brings it in, it'll probably die almost instantly. But he should try to make something happen with that guy. He is reinforcing right now with a lot of Marines. Way too many ghosts. That's a good thing. I'm not saying that's a bad
good thing, yeah.
That's a lot of ghosts. So he is going to get a ton of EMPs, snipes if he needs to as well, and it looks like he's gearing up for a push, all the while securing the 3rd.
Yeah, third, fully operational right now. So many mules down at the third.
Oh my god.
Oh, can he catch those?
Probes
and Maynard
sacrifices himself to save the probes. He's like careening himself into the army, and look at the ghosts. They're running up. Gonna get a couple of shots off in his ult, doing some good damage. Sniper fire. No snipes. No EMPs. And oh my god, a storm demolishing the Marines. But it looks like KawaiiRice is just gonna have enough to blow right on through.
There it is. GG is called. KawaiiRice will take game 2 in the series, and that will tie us up. Fnatic and ItsGosu now at 1-1.